Hello everyone, welcome to today's math challenge. We have a very simple question before us here. So how do we solve for the value of x that when we take the fourth root of it, they add it to 4 will now give us 0 here. Okay, so if you're new here, this is Math Prowess, and if you've not subscribed, do want to subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release an amazing video, because at Math Prowess we release videos all the time, mathematical solutions for your learning. Okay, so without this said, let's take our solution and dive in. So solution. All right. Now, if you look at this question, it's pretty easy if only you have a sound knowledge of indices. So the first thing we're going to do here is to move this quantity to the right hand side of the equation. So this is going to give us the fourth root of our x. This is equal to minus 4. Then we just have to rewrite this minus 4 here. Minus 4 could be written as the fourth root here of x is equal to minus 1 times our 4 here. Okay, so we just have to bring out an identity from our imaginary number I. We know that the square root of minus 1 is equal to I here. So if I want to make minus 1 the subject of the formula, all I just need to do is to square both sides of the equation. So if I take the square of this side and also square this will leave the system. So we're going to have our I square is equal to minus 1. So with this, we can bring this value here to replace our minus 1 here. So this is going to give us here the fourth root of x is equal to I square then times 4. Then 4 can be written as 2 to the power of 2, right? So this will now give us in turn as the fourth root of our x is now equal to 2 to the power of 2 then times our I to the power of 2. Now recall the law of indices. We say that if you have your m then times our n all to the power of a, this is same thing as m to the power of a then times our n to the power of a. Remember this law? Okay, so we can bring that here and rewrite this expression. So this is going to give us the fourth root of our x is equal to 2 then times I all to the power of 2. Wow, we raise this side of the equation to the power of 4. We equally raise this to the power of 4. So this is going to give us here our fourth root of x all raised to the power of 4. Then this is equal to our 2 times I all to the power of 2 further raised to the power of 4. Okay, so you discover that this will go with this radical, so our x is now exposed. So according to the law of indices again, we say that if you have your p to the power of your a, b, this is same thing as your p to the power of a bracket our a, b here rather. So if we subtract this, then we can use this to multiply this. So this is going to give us our 2I all to the power of 8. So this is the value of x that will satisfy this equation here. Again, we can do a simple check to see if this will actually satisfy the original equation. So let's take a check. So have your check. So we bring down the original equation, which is this fourth root of our x plus 4 is equal to 0. So if we put this inside here, what would that give us? So this is going to give us the fourth root of our 2I all to the power of 8 plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, then we look carefully here now. Again, we can rewrite this. So this will now give us here 2I all to the power of 8 all raised to the power of 1 all over 4 plus our 4 equal to 0. Now, according to this law, then we can use this to multiply this. So let's go ahead and do that. So this will give us 2I all to the power of 8 times 1 all over, or this all over 1, okay, plus our 4 equal to 0. So 4 here 1, 4 here will give us 2. So we end up having 2i all to the power of 2 plus 4 equal to 0. From our analysis, look at it here, we say that I squared is equal to minus 1. So we can bring that quantity in here. So this will now give us our 2 to the power of 2 there times our I to the power of 2 plus 4 equal to 0. Let's finish up here. Okay, so from this expression we have here, this will give us 4 and this will give us minus 1. So this is going to give us here, this now implies our 4 times minus 1. Let's put this in bracket. Plus our 4 is equal to 0. So 4 times minus 1 will give us minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. And here minus 4 plus 4 will give us what? 0. So we have 0 is equal to 0. So this shows that the answer we got, which is this 2i bracket close all to the power of 8, satisfy the original equation, which is this. So this brings us to the end of this math solution. If you learned something from this video tutorial, do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Remember, this is Math Prowess, and yeah, we love you. Thanks for being there all the time. Bye. Until we see you in our next math class.